Hey everybody. So this channel has grown a lot over the last month or so. It's actually more than doubled in subscriber count. There's a lot of new people here who may not know that much about me or the channel. They just happened to see a video, they liked it, and they hit the subscribe button. But they don't know all that much about, this channel's history, why this channel's here, or anything about me. So I want to do like a quick about me video, about me personally a little bit and the channel, and just kind of get everyone up to speed on about this channel basically. So there's some of the new people may not know anything. Some of you longer time subscribers maybe like the videos and watch the videos but don't know much about me or the channel all that much. So I'm just going to do a brief history here to let everyone know a little bit more about me and this channel and why it exists. So let's start with me to get going. My name is John. I am from Massachusetts. I'm a Boston Bruins fan, but I am not just a Bruins fan. I am a hockey fan in general. I love hockey. It's my favorite sport. It has been my whole life. I've been watching it my entire life. I played hockey for 12 years. I started when I was 6 years old and played all the way through high school. So I have lots of experience playing the game. I've been watching hockey for as long as I can remember. My dad is a huge hockey fan. He's the one that got me into the sport. He played hockey as a child as well. My grandfather likes hockey. So it's my family really is a hockey family, and I've been into hockey since I was 2, 3 years old, and could even comprehend what sports are. My first hockey memory, and I did this on a way older video probably last year at some point, but my first hockey memory is actually Ray Bourque winning the Stanley Cup with the Avalanche in 2001. So I was 4 years old when that happened, because I hadn't had my birthday yet at that point in 2001. So I was 4 years old. I vaguely remember it, but I do remember we were all rooting for the Avalanche in that final because Ray Bourque was on the team, and being a Bruins fans and a Bruins family, we all wanted to see Ray Bourque finally win a Stanley Cup. He could never do it in Boston, and he signed with Colorado and did it in Colorado. So we were huge fans of the Avalanche those playoffs, and I was a big fan of those Avalanche teams. I mean, Peter Forsberg, Milan Hajduk, Rob Blake, Adam Foote, Joe Sakic. Joe Sakic's one of my all-time favorite players. Patrick Waugh in goal. Like, those were just great teams. But it was incredible to see Ray Bourque finally lift the Stanley Cup. So that's my first real hockey memory that I can remember. Again, I was 4 years old. I'm 22 now. That was a long time ago. Like I said, I've played hockey. I played hockey for a long time. I don't anymore. In any sort of organized league or anything. I still, if we get good ice in the winter, I play pond hockey. It's hit or miss as far as ice goes outdoors, or where I'm at in Massachusetts. Last year was a great year. Got a lot of pond hockey in last year. It was a very cold winter. I'm hoping for that again this year because I would love to get out for a couple of weeks and get on the ice. I am a Bruins fan. As I said, they will always be my number one team, always have been. They're the hometown team for me. But I don't just watch Bruins games. I don't just follow the Bruins. I follow the NHL as a whole. I'm also a big fan of college hockey, so I watch college hockey when I get the chance, although that's not as accessible, obviously, as the NHL. I'm always watching hockey. Where any team doesn't matter. If there's hockey on, I'm probably watching it. I get to see the Bruins more because I get to watch them on a nightly basis, them being the home market team, whereas other teams I only get to see when they're on NBC or NBCSN, and on the national games, so I don't get to see everyone else as much. I started sports writing when I was 14, 15 years old. I was always interested in writing and sports writing, and I followed hockey very closely. So I obviously wanted to, get into writing about it and stuff. So I worked for my cousin's blog in high school for a while. Then I started my own blog. And then in 2017, I created Off the Wall Hockey, which was my own thing with a friend of mine, Matt, who, because of other things in school and all this other stuff, doesn't really do anything with Off the Wall Hockey anymore. So this is pretty much strictly my thing at this point. Although I'd always be willing to change that and get some help in here. But right now, this is strictly a me thing. Before Off the Wall Hockey, I had never done video before. I was a writer, but I knew that YouTube was an option. I had seen some other people on YouTube doing similar things, and I was like, okay, if I just talk about hockey, there will be some interest in that, I would think. So I do write still a little bit. If you go to offthewallhockey.com, you can check that out. I wrote an article this morning, but I don't write. I write pretty rarely. I've pretty much moved on to YouTube and video now because this for me is more fun to do, more interactive and more just a much bigger audience. You know, if I write something, maybe 4 or 5 people will read it. If I watch a if I make a YouTube video, geez, I mean, some of my videos have hundreds, if not thousands of views. So the audience is much bigger on YouTube, which is why I've gravitated towards YouTube. So I started this in September of 2017, just prior to the start of last NHL season. I created Off the Wall Hockey. It got off to kind of a slow start. I didn't really know what to expect, but I did videos starting in October when the season started and through November and into December, and I got to like 30-something subscribers, but videos, it kind of died out. Videos were only getting 7, 8 views. I was putting a lot of time and effort into it. I was doing videos every day. It was a lot to do with college on top of that, and it got to the point where it felt more like work than fun. And the audience wasn't very big, the channel wasn't growing, and I got really frustrated, and it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. It didn't blow up, so I was like, so I quit. I got frustrated and I quit, and I didn't do videos from pretty much December, January, February, and in most of March. And then after taking, 2.5, 3 months off, I was like, you know what, maybe I should take another crack at this. And it was getting late into the NHL regular season, getting towards playoff times. I thought maybe the interest would be higher in hockey. You know, things might get more views if I come back. So I was like, you know what, I'll try it. I'll do some more videos. I'll write some more articles. I'll see how it goes. And when I came back, this jumped immensely. I started getting more subscribers. Videos, instead of getting 10 views or so, videos were getting 30, 40 views. Things were just going a lot better, and it was fun again. And I was like, all right, there's some real potential here. And then things exploded when the playoffs started. I started doing live streams during games that I still do now. Not of the game, but just me talking about the game as it's going on. My reaction to things that are happening. We have a big group chat going as the game goes on. And those became really, really popular. Some were getting thousands of views. So I was really pumped about that. Live streaming has been huge for this channel. And that really made things took off. I went from, 35, 40 subscribers to 50 to 80, over 100, and things really took off from there. So I was back in the game. I was back on YouTube. I was back having fun doing this, and it's been all good ever since. This channel has continued to grow. It had a bit of a lull in the summer, but again, it's the summer, and not many people are thinking about hockey. As this season started, things have picked up again, and I've had a couple of videos really take off this season, and live streams have been good, and I'm hoping, as we get closer to the playoffs, everything continues on the upward trajectory. I opened the merch store, which the link to is down in the description of this and every video. You can get hats, you can get shirts, hoodies, long sleeves, coffee mugs, water bottles, all kinds of stuff. I greatly encourage you guys to check out the merch store. There's a lot of cool stuff there, all with different designs on it. And I'm constantly thinking of new stuff to add design-wise as well, so be on the lookout for that. It'll constantly be updating every few months or so. So that should be good. And that's pretty much where we're at now. This channel now is over 600 subscribers. A good chunk of them came in the last month. I've had a video really take off, getting over 3,000 views on Patrik Laine. Some other videos have done very well. So I'm a hockey fan who loves hockey, who watches hockey all the time, and I just wanted a place to talk about it. And I'm very, very happy that this channel has grown the way that it has. I'm hoping to get to 1,000 subscribers soon so I can monetize the channel and start making some money doing this, because it would be absolutely awesome to be able to make money just talking about hockey. And I'm hoping that this channel continues to grow to the point where I can do that. So that's pretty much a 10-minute or so history of me and this channel. Hope you guys enjoyed it and have some more better understanding and information now about this channel. And with that, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on social media, check out offthewallhockey.com. All those links are down in the description. If you'd like to further support the channel, we have the merch store, like I said. Also, I have a Patreon page. Those links are in the description as well. Keep spreading the word about this channel. Let's keep this thing growing. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys soon.